Okay, what's up guys? We are back for the next level, which is Zoo. Change his clothes, I think. Yeah, I should have used this one for this level because it's Zoo, obviously, so it makes sense. But I used it on London, the last one. Ooh. I forgot that's the hair I bought. Oh, I can't remember what which one I was using for me. I think it was maybe that one. I don't know whether to just go crazy at this point and just do whatever with the characters, really. You know, like, just silly stuff. That might be kind of cool. Where's the glasses? Oh, right. Could almost make Harry Potter, can we? Nah, I don't think we could. Man, we could. Well, in the face, yeah, but like, I don't think I could make the character actually look like Harry Potter. I don't know. He had sort of short, but not. Oh yeah, fairly short hair, I guess. A little bit of Harry Potter there. I don't know. Yeah, maybe more like that. Thinking if we went for Ollie's jacket, is it Ollie? Ollie the bum, yeah. Well, I did unlock it, but oh yeah, that one. I don't know why. I don't know, it kind of looks like it could be a kind of robe, I suppose. That's kind of funny, actually, right? Hold on. I was just thinking like almost like a dress would do it, because obviously long robes kind of look slightly like it's a dress. It's basically just all black shoes, black, well, yeah, black clothes. Oh, what? I'll just choose black shoes, I suppose. That'll do. Yeah, I'm not sure what I've made. It's hardly Harry Potter, is it? But let's go with that. Change the deck. Maybe buy a new one. They're not that much. A little bit annoying. You don't know what you're buying, but they're quite cool. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah. Damn it. Sorry, I'll just just choose one quick. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's get into it. Oh, actually, one more thing. How do I get to cheats? Cheat codes. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember how you do that now. Is it in game? Maybe. I didn't think it was. Oh, spend cash. Sheets. Because I've still got that one on, as far as I know. The future skateboarding sheet. Try Big Ed mode. Should we try that? Right. Let's get into it. Yeah, I was gonna... Like, I don't want to rush myself, but I thought I might try and cut down the videos a little bit. But at the same time, it really doesn't matter. And it's quite creepy.
Welcome to the zoo. Sorry, but the aquarium is closed today. Now stop bothering me. Hey, look, come here. You know what would be funny? You should do a hard flip and a heel flip over Kenny the koala.
Okay, a hard flip and a heel flip. Ooh, I'm not sure if I have to... Oh, right. Okay.
That was funny.
That was a right fluke. But, did it.
Welcome to the zoo. Sorry, but the aquarium is closed today. Now stop bothering me.
Hold on, weren't we? Yeah. Oh, right. I just went out the wrong way.
This zoo's a killer place to skate. Try to bust out a high score, and don't feed the animals.
Oh. Oh, I turned around. Damn it. Yeah, big head mode. Just makes me think of GoldenEye. Oh, yeah. I scored 80,000.
Sweet!
Yeah, only a few more to go and we got full stats. Ooh. Right, yeah, so we could do with some more cash as well. Well, you get it from doing the challenges. $250 every challenge. But we could still do with getting all this cash to make sure we can get that extra level, that extra bonus level that we still need to unlock.
Hey, help me feed these hippos, right? See if you can knock these pumpkins into the water.
Oh, all in one, yeah. Okay. Oh, where was it? Oh, I think the last one was there. Okay.
Hey, thanks a lot. You made those hippos quite happy.
Right. It's quite quiet in this level considering it's the zoo. I know obviously there's usually supposed to be music, but yeah. Plenty of objectives here. Oh, wow.
This monkey is trying to escape. Get to the tram gate and the main gate and warn security before he gets away.
Oh, no. Come on.
You stopped him. Thanks a lot.
Right. Oh, damn it. Oh, we won't worry about that for now. So yeah, we just got this level and then 2 bonus levels of which one we need to unlock. But that shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. I think it's 15,000 and we've already got 13,200, so and plenty of objectives and plenty of cash.
I'll bet you can't skitch on that elephant's tail for 30 seconds.
Ooh, I don't know. Oh. No.
Stop.
It's always tense doing those. It feels like forever.
Hey.
Ooh, I don't know what's I don't know what's hardest about it. I mean, it throws you off when the poos come out. Oh, what? It kind of jolts the arrow on top. I don't know if it's that or just the amount of time you got to do it, but most of it, I swear, is it coming up with them, like the messages saying 20 seconds, 15 seconds. Somehow it's really distracting and makes it feel a lot longer than it is almost. after 2 seconds.
Hey man, come over here.
Oh man.
Be careful round old Stompy here. Skate too close to her head, there's no telling what she'll do.
Too close to her head. Seems a bit cruel. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Trick onto the head. Well, to be fair, that wasn't really an objective, was it? I think Tony probably gives me the objective to do it.
Hey, man, come over here. Okay, try this one. Start a run from up here on top of the snack bar and try to beat my pro score.
Hey, you, come here.
Is it a combo? I can't remember. No, I think it's just pro score, isn't it? Damn it. Damn it, I've got to get 200,000 as well.
You are the master.
Oh wow, got 321,000. Right, let's find another challenge.
Hey, you, help me clean this place up. Collect the skate leathers.
Okay, S. I can see one up there, but I don't know if that's the T. Oh, I thought I saw one over here. Oh no. And yeah, well, I said T, I meant K. I can't spell skate. Steak. Maybe I'm just thinking of steak. Even though that's spelt wrong that way. Right, that's the A there. Oh. Right, so where's the T? So I don't know what's wrong with, well, me today. Keep not controlling it quite right. Right, I don't know where that T is. I can't even see where the E might be. Ah, Oh no, is that the E or that's the E? Oh. Gotta get on top of it. Right. If we can just find the T. It's got to be over here somewhere, I would have thought.
Hey man, come over here.
Over here.
Damn. Well, didn't find the T. Oh, what?
Wanna bet which rhino gets knocked out?
Ah, damn. I guess I lose 100 then for that. Plenty of money around here though. I cannot reach that. Oh.
I bet you can't skitch on that elephant's tail for 30 seconds.
Yeah, I bet I can't either. It's annoying when it beats you, like,
Hey!
I will maybe come back to it.
Hey, I've scoped out 3 great spots to skate in this zoo. Follow along and see if you can beat my combos. Hey man, come over here.
Oh, what?
Hey, come here.
Right. Oh, well, you can get 40 for that. Right, let's do this properly. Do it properly.
Hey, you, come here.
Oh my god. Sometimes I go a bit too far. Like, you obviously want to make sure you've got enough score up when you land it. But sometimes I go too far over. Don't know why I'm finding this one so hard. Why can't I do this? I think just a lot of the way the level's laid out is a bit, well, it's not like it's that different to many other levels, but I don't know. It just seems different somehow. Like a bit more limited or linear in a sense.
Hey, look, come here.
I really don't know why I'm finding this so hard. This is usually one of the kind of objectives where I'm like, well, I'm just, I do them easiest kind of thing. Out of most of the objectives is usually what I find more on the easy side, anyway. Can I just, yeah, I was going to say, can I just go to another area first? Rather than trying to start from there. I only just got that. 60? Mate. Fuck. I think I'm just unfortunate where a lot of the places where I seem to land is like right in front of the benches, for example. That's probably my fault, but I keep getting I'm not trying to blame it, but I think it's just me. I think I just keep ollieing too early, maybe, in some places. I don't know. I think maybe I'm just having an off day in terms of being able to skate properly in Tony Hawk's. Right, okay, that apparently didn't work instantly there.
Come here.
God, first this skitching objective and now this. Mate. No, I don't want to... Right, anyway. I don't know, it's making me think, I don't want there to be loads of objectives that either take me, like, so much time to do, or, like, not doing them because they're too hard.
Rocky, help me! If you can get in here and do a big combo, I bet it'll give me enough time to escape!
Speed did that,
That
no
was a
problem.
close one.
Cool.
The lions have escaped from their cages! I wonder what idiot let them out. See if you can lure them back, but be careful, they haven't eaten in days.
How do I do that? I'm confused. Oh no, they're in the park. In different places, I guess. Can't remember how you lure them back though. Oh no, that's that monkey. So, yeah, lure the lions back. Oh, right, yeah. Don't know how many there are. I think there's 2, and they're somewhere in the zoo. So now we got to look around a little bit for where these lions are.
Hey!
Are they asleep? I can't remember. Seem to remember you find them and they're sort of asleep. Maybe. Where could they be? Yeah, so I've not done much talking. If I could even get my words out right today. Just a slightly tiring week. So I've just been gaming more than talking, really. In these videos, a bit more. But like I've always said, really, with these videos, it is what it is. Some videos I'll be talking quite a lot, and others not so much.
Alright, these birds know a lot about skating, and they can talk. So do the tricks that they yell out.
Oh. Oh, meant to catch that on the... Bam's got a massive head. Hope he's doing alright. With everything that you know, has gone on with him. Oh, look at that money. Hey. Right, how many goals have we done then? Yeah. Still some to find. Yeah, some we've not been able to do. Well, the skate one I couldn't find a T for. So, oh, that might be an objective we haven't found as well.
Hey, you! Help me clean.
Oh, no, it's the skate one, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, hopefully I'm not mumbling in this video or anything. I just thought maybe I was mumbling for a second there. Right, where was that T again? Oh. Oh no, the K, sorry. I keep saying the T. Right. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, I was just thinking because I've kind of made the character kind of like Harry Potter ish. I forgot I got the that Hogwarts game that came out. I got it on the day of release. because I got a voucher from work for Argos, I think, and that's what I decided to buy with it, and it arrived on the day it came out, but I've not actually even unwrapped that yet, so I didn't know whether I might do a video on that, possibly. It would be our first Xbox Series X game. I haven't even done an Xbox One game yet, but yeah, that might be something. Although it's also a game I might go off and sort of maybe do a video on, but initially at least kind of go and just play it myself. Plus I'm not sure with that kind of game how I would do it video wise. Maybe it would just have to be sort of a, I don't know, I could do a video in a sense of it wouldn't be like the whole playthrough or anything. It would be like, I mean, I'm a bit late to it now, to be fair, but like I would just do a video of what the first, you know, hour or two were like the first initial look at the game kind of thing. Oh right, the T's right here, right next to the E. Oh, I don't know how to get up to it though, and it's a bit late to get it now, isn't it? Yeah. Why didn't he transfer? Oh. God. Still a bit clunky. I can't remember if Thug gets a bit easier, but I suppose the fact that you can get off your board kind of helps. So it means you don't have to maneuver like entirely on your board. This is causing really annoying problems here. Just by the fact that I couldn't transfer, or it wouldn't seem to transfer into here. Right. Right, let's go get that T and the E. Oh, I see. I think you got to grind that hut, and it's got a bit of a. Oh, maybe not. Go from this way. Maybe we just need to wall ride it. I don't know. Yes. Sweet. Now we can get the E.
Hey, thanks a lot.
So I was going to fall off then.
Welcome to the Safari Snack Bar. Can I take your order?
Hey, skater person, my dad says there's no way you can get all the combo letters in one combo.
That seems pretty easy. Like, well, you know, pretty. Almost like something they might have at the start of the game, like a really simple combo.
Hey, you did it!
Right, so yeah, there's still some goals that I've not found, I believe. And then probably like 3 that we've struggled with, that I've struggled with. So I'm not bringing you along with me, blaming you.
Be careful round old Stumpy here. Skate too close to her head, there's no telling what she'll do.
Yes, I think I've got to go on top of that and then trick onto the elephant, or the elephant's head. I think. Oh yeah, no, of course, because she then opens up the aquarium. Oh, which makes sense. That's where other objectives will be. There we go. Cool. That might even help for the Bob Burnquist combos goal. I don't know why I can't get my words out today. I'm really sorry, guys.
There are 5 penguins on the loose. You knock them over, and I'll catch them.
Oh, that didn't work. Got to knock over 5 penguins. Oh. What? Catch 5 penguins. Catch 5 runaway penguins. So I don't know if they're even in here. Oh no. Caught them by absolutely taking them out. They must be outside here then. Is that right? Ah, yes. Huh. That's cool. The level seems to have changed a bit. Two more to go. I don't know if they're in the enclosures, maybe. So some in here. Damn. Still missing 2. Oh, there's 1. One more. Damn, couldn't find that 5th one though. Damn it.
We're about to hold a competition. Would you like to enter? Best 2 out of 3 runs will take the gold medal.
Yeah. What? I didn't do that, did it? I forgot. Yeah, I totally forgot. I gave myself lots of specials. So I never used them. I still, like, clearly aren't now, kind of thing. I never used to use specials all that much back in the day, even though it makes a lot of sense to use them. Oh, outside the competition now. Yeah, so if you use just a few specials, you can definitely rack up quite a lot of points. Oh, what? What? So I did terribly badly on that. Oh, hold on. Let's just retry. Yeah, I've been thinking of, well, just some other videos I could do for the channel that, well, might be not really to do with gaming necessarily, just like for one-off videos. I think it's purely because I've got a Lego Bond car that I thought I could like maybe just do a video on. I might not even really have to talk in it. I could just literally just build it and film building it. But then I thought, well, is there, you know, much point in doing that? I don't know. And if I'm not talking, then, well, not that it really matters whether or not I'm talking, but you know, basically you should just keep it to gaming, like, sort of thing. Whereas, well, I'm relating it to the Bond games, obviously, that I've been doing, I guess. But it's not directly related to this channel, like, being gaming. And, yeah. It's alright for the odd video to kind of deviate and do something else, but obviously it is a gaming channel, and that's what I want it to be and not get confused, kind of thing.
Nice job.
That'll do.
Way to lay down the tech tricks, buddy.
Nice. So yeah, I'll definitely go back and try some of the ones, the goals that we've tried so far. At least give them another go, sort of thing. It's weird. That's one thing that does come back to you, like, you know, there's so much nostalgia for these games, but it only takes to not be able to get a goal completed like a couple of times, and you're sort of like, you can feel the the rage building up, like you're a kid again. It's like, ah. Oh yeah, this was the penguins one, wasn't it? Just couldn't find that last one. They're usually like roughly in a line. Well, not really actually, because there's one up here, and then there's one on the bridge. I found 4, didn't I? But I can't remember where. Blimey. No, it wasn't out here, was it? No. Nope. Be on the top of it? Nope. Oh wow. I can't remember where the 4th one was, let alone the 5th one. Because that's the one that I was looking for. Not in here. Want the money. Money. Oh, is it at the end? No. Oh no, it was at the end on the other side, I think. They all seem to be in a roughly the same sort of area. Well, I mean, I know that they're all in the same area in the objective. They don't move around on different attempts, but they all seem to be within this area. Not another one in here. No. Ooh, what's this? Catch 10 eggs. Well, that lasted long. What? That's crazy. You have to be on the right one first then anyway, really. So as soon as you press X. I'll try again. I think my reflexes are not what they were. Oh god. Ah, it speeds up. Right. Well, no, this isn't an objective. It's just a mini game, but. Right. There was someone on top of that roof. Don't know how you get up to the roof. Damn, how do I get up there? Oh. Yeah, it has been a bit of a different video today, like I feel anyway. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the amount I've talked or maybe, I don't know. I'm not annoyed by any means, but run.
Hope you're not afraid of heights, you little wuss. See if you can grind across all 4 of them zoo banners.
Sorry, I lost my what I was saying. Yeah, I'm not annoyed. Why am I even here saying that? Yeah, just if it came across as that, it's just the it's obviously just because the goals are getting a bit harder, I think, as the levels go on. So I'm not so much annoyed with the goals as much as, like, well, just thinking of the video, I guess. So it's nice if, well, obviously, ideally, if you got them first time, for the sake of the video, would be great. Because having to watch, you know. Or maybe that makes part of the video, I don't know. Obviously, it's better if I do actually end up doing the goal in the end, if you've ended up watching it. If you've ended up watching it so many times, or watched me attempt it so many times. To finally actually get it, as opposed to just then leave it. And obviously it just takes a lot of time up, doesn't it? Not that I'm complaining, I'm just thinking purely for the video, really. Because I know I don't do cuts either in these videos. Which one haven't I done? I'm confused. So there's one I haven't grinded, apparently. Oh, is it that one down there? Or is it just 3 up here, is it? Oh yeah, 3 up here, and then 1 down There. No. Oh, I can still get to it though. How is it still 3 of 4? I'm confused. 1 banner. 2 banners.
You suck!
3 banners, and, well, like I say, I'm guessing it was the one down there, but it doesn't seem to be. Was it? No, it doesn't say you got to drop onto them, it just says you got to grind them.
That
Oh.
run sucked! What are you thinking? I'm just kidding, man. That was so good.
Right. Oh, to be fair, done quite a lot.
Hey, I've scoped out 3 great spots to skate in.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a bit more relaxed with this now. I don't know. It's just the thing of having to do an objective over and over again. Like, often when you come back to it, you're like, oh, I did that like first time that time. I wasn't stressing so much about it, at least. Nope. Oh dear. Already I can feel it. So it's like,
Hey, excuse me!
it's stupid. I end up doing like the most simplest tricks. I really don't understand why. There. See? 72,000 just like that. It's like I'm trying to be too careful, but that then means you have to... Yeah, like, by not risking doing, like, harder tricks and stuff, it means you then got to spend longer getting the score up. Done.
Nice.
Oh, oh wow, 1 more stat point and we're full stats. Ooh. Oh. You can just go around it.
I bet you can't skitch on that elephant's tail for 30 seconds.
such a hard one, that one. I don't know what that comes under. If it's not something you can adjust, I don't think. As in, like put up your stats basically for this. I don't know if it comes under manual or if you just can't change it. I think it's that as well. It's the poos coming out that like jolts it. It really makes it a lot harder. Because wherever you happen to be, it then jolts it, you know, slightly to the left or right. Sometimes it can actually be a little bit beneficial, it feels like, if it nudges it in the right direction. I so want to do it, but... Well, obviously I want to complete the objective, but yeah. It's annoying when you've tried it a few times, you just really just want to get it. And it seems like a lifetime. It's really getting to me, that. It's funny because you can feel, like I say, you can feel like the frustration building up. So you kind of want to leave it and not get too frustrated over it. But at the same time, you just, more than anything, just want to get it completed. I don't suppose I can now because the timer will run out. Oh no. Yeah, I can. See, I don't know why that failed me. Didn't think it went out. Oh, what's that?
Ready to try my special trick?
Ooh.
Get special and bust a sit down air. But wait! Let's make it hard. You have to do it while launching from on top of the lion house out over the cage wall.
I think this is actually one of the pro challenges, isn't it? It might not be, but because I only just unlocked it in London, I think maybe that is Bob Burnquist's pro challenge.
Have you by any chance seen any lions on the loose?
Because I was thinking I might have done that in its own video, or at the end of once we're on to the last level, once we've done the last level, I could, in the same video, do the pro challenges. I think I'm going to have to boneless off the top. Well, it did work, but I didn't manage to do the special trick. I think that's what I meant anyway, wasn't it? Yeah, over there. So you got a lot more air then, just from an ollie, weirdly. Maybe it depends where you are, where you ollie from. Hey! I actually thought I wasn't going to be able to do it. So, oh, I forgot about that. You can change the angle. Right, even though you can move the camera around anyway, and then freeze it in place. Yeah, was that? Which one was it? Oh, I can't remember. I think we'll leave it there, guys. I know I've left that lure the lines, catching those 5 penguins where I couldn't find one of them, and that sketch the elephant I couldn't do. Well, I could probably do, but I gave it a few goes. And if you've been watching these videos through, which I know they're quite long videos, but yeah, I did say I'm just kind of doing as much as I want, kind of thing. I want to try and do as many goals as I can per level, but I'm not like doing 100% completion or anything like that. So I think I'll leave that one there. And yeah, again, sorry, it's been a bit of a, well, to my mind, it's been a bit of an odd video, not because of the level or the game, but don't know, it's me. For whatever reason. Just not been able to get my words out and all that kind of thing. So yeah, that'll be it. So we're on to the first of 2 bonus missions now. So I'll see you in, I can't remember which one it is now. Chicago or Carnival, I think it is. I think it's Carnival. So yeah, I'll see you in that one, guys. Cheers.